My name is Kenneth Paul Ganakonte, Country Director of Search for Common Ground in South Sudan. Search for Common Ground is a peace-building organization that changed the way people deal with conflict, away from fighting to one of collaboration. And we use the common ground approach to ensure that we bring different parties together to understand their differences and also find some of their common goal. We've been in South Sudan for the past 6 years. We are currently implementing a UN-funded peace-building project, which aims at strengthening young women's participation in local and national peace process. This project started in January 2020, and we're implementing in 4 main locations, including Juba, Bor, Awil, and Turit. However, with Search for Common Ground, our approach is really community-based. One of the activities that were implemented was a training in peace-building processes by Nuero, in which about 50 young women participated in that process. We also trained 40 young women, including young men, in mediation skills at community level.
I am called Anna Maneno, Michael Miller. In 2020, early last year in February, I received a call from Crown the Women. Someone recommended me to them because I'm an actress, a poet, and also a humanitarian volunteer. And so they recommended me, asking me to join a mentorship program with Crown the Woman. I was so excited. I didn't know what it was all about until I got part of it. It was in Oasis here in Juba. And then it was all amazing. Like, we got different women who are able to talk to us, facilitate us. It went like throughout the year. They were always there for us. And then because of the mentorship program, I was able to discover more ability. I did not only become a leader who is holding her hand down, but I became the leader who reaches out to the community. I had an access to reach out the young ladies to the communities. Like in Lemugaba, I have over 40 ladies I'm mentoring. I talk to them about reproductive health, how to be so confident, because I feel if they see me, they say, oh, you're so confident. I will want them to also get the confidence I have because someone else made me realize who I am. And then not only that, I was able to enroll and become part of the active volunteers for the South Sudan Youth Fight Against COVID-19, because I realized I should not only be a youth, but so youthful. I became an active member in the community. I was not only preaching about coronavirus or sensitizing them, I also talked about peace because I realized my voice can make the change.
At first in the training when we were brought, I couldn't even speak. I was so shy. I was not having enough confidence, in front of people, like to talk and say all my problems, something like that. I couldn't. But Search for Common Ground helped me a lot to an extent whereby I can stand very firm. Even if now to interview the President, His Excellency, the President of South Sudan, I can do it.
Search for Common Ground uses mainly media and outreach approach in reaching out to community. So with our radio programs, we have been engaging with iRadio, the CRN radio stations, and other community radio stations. So in this project, iRadio was particularly involved in engaging young women in live radio talk shows, which engage with young women, bring in their perspective in the peace process to contribute, and also get feedback from them.
Lugara Shabab program, we came up with program Lugara Shabab. By the way, if you listen to the word Lugara Shabab, maybe you will not know what we are doing there in the program. But along the program itself, amplify the voices of young people through media. So, South Sudan is a country whereby the voices of young people are not heard. So in this case, we are trying to raise voice of the voiceless. I think our program really helped me, not only me, but the rest of the young people, because our target group is mostly talking about young people. We really helped them a lot. Like our first program, if I can remember, was all talking about alcoholism, how it's a disadvantage to young people. So if they listen to our program in the radio, it really changes their mindsets.
Due to the mentorship program, I was able to be a facilitator because they gave us a platform to also facilitate. I remember at the Juba Regency, we were able to facilitate the students from the universities. I felt so blessed. Like, I didn't go to the university, but facilitating them on the things that I knew, it was blessed. It was the mentorship that gave me the confidence and the courage and the knowledge to do it. Not only here in Juba, I was able to be one of the mentees to reach out to Yei. We reached out to women. It was blessed finding women who used to see me as kids, and now I'm the one facilitating them. I mean, I felt it was a great achievement to me.
The second objective is strengthening the mental understanding between young people and the elder one. So in this case, I tried, like, it really helped me a lot. Before, I couldn't discuss any problem of mine with the eldest one.
The most is being nominated for the Future African Leaders Award, which was worth $10,000 by each individual. Then through the Global Youth Leadership Forum, I was chosen and nominated to be among the top 30 in Africa, which was a great pleasure to me. But I knew it was this platform and the mentorship program that made me realize and do all the great things people thought of doing.
Actually, at the community level, people respect me a lot, of course, not compared with the one of last time. Even let me talk an example of my father. My father before, he couldn't give that enough respect to me because he was like, maybe something that is not serious, something like that. But when my father listened to my program and the first interview I did with the UN General Secretary Envoy to South Sudan, my father was so astonished of that, and he's really very proud of that.
I'm called Dominic Sarawasi, and I'm a doctor in a military hospital, SSPDF. I got a call abruptly one day from one of the iRadio staff, because we were communicating when they bring the topic in the iRadio. I do comment, we do give suggestion, we do talk about it. So they maybe during that time they think these are the person whom they want. So they told me they have a training of 5 days. Can I will to join that training? So I accept the training. At the end, I enjoy the training, especially other things which I was not aware with Edmond. I told Edmond, I need that workshop again. If they have about 5 days or 7 days training about this topic, I like it. We had a misunderstanding between us and my wife for 3 years, which was unbelievable. One of my sisters came. I think the photo is with you, those of Nero. It is there. That's why it makes you to come here. My sister came and tried to counsel me because of the children. We have 4 children with her, and then she is in charge of all the children who are here, 9 children, including her children. So it forced me to accept the advice of my sister to forgive my wife. When I accept to make a peace between us and with the two family all, then I said, better let me call the church. The church where she's praying, Wiener Chapel. They came here several times to give me advice to forgive. I refuse. Then, at the last time, I bring the same pastor to come and pray and bless this house. It was a very fantastic day, and the people was crying. So we forgave and they give us blessing, we dance, everything go. And from that time up to now, the house is full in peaceful manner.
My name is Manasseh Mathian. I am the initiative coordinator of Anataban Arts Initiative, which is a youth-led organization based in South Sudan. And it brings together a family of creatives. So as part of our activities, we have this program called Anataban Juahila, which is Anataban in the neighborhoods. It's just an exciting activity where we work with the youth in the neighborhoods to try to get them to be active citizens in the community. So as part of this project, we had focus group discussions and cleanup campaigns and also mural paintings with the youth in the neighborhoods. And one interesting success story that really I hold dear as part of this project is when we worked with the youth in Nyakron West, which is one of the residential areas that we have the Juahila program in. In that neighborhood, there was a violent gang called Al Sufud. So the Al Sufud gang used to be known for violence, for drug abuse and all of that. And right before Anataban Juahila started its activities there, they were involved in some major gang fights with other gangs that led to the death of one young man. And from there, some of the members got arrested, and the people in the community really had a bad view about this gang. And so, so when we started the Anataban Juahila activity, we really wanted to see how we can get as many youth as possible out of the gang life. And to us, we found it really inspiring when some of the leaders of the former gang, because now it has been disbanded, also participated in some of the focus group discussions that we had. And later, as they interacted with the team that is there, they managed to disband the gang. And there was this headquarters or a base that they had near a certain water point, where they used to put a lot of paintings in it, a lot of negative wordings. And after the gang was disbanded, together with the Anataban artist, the team, the gang members and the Anataban artist repainted the whole wall and actually developed a mural, beautiful murals to disseminate information on COVID-19. So one thing that I learned is the power of youth taking lead in trying to solve problems affecting the youth in the community.